The LA Thieves showed out in the BO 6th season as they won back-to-back majors. Today, we're looking back on the year as we dive into LA Thieves' best plays from the 2025 season.
Look at this A zone. Scrap trying to push through. Doesn't really work out. Envoy, whoa. Just kind of pogo sticks himself onto the ledge. Finds himself 0-4 and then finds himself back down onto the point again. So has a chance at the first tick of progress. Steps off as the Thieves are trying to communicate some sort of a hit back to A. And Abuza's seen top window is going to be held at bay by Hydra as the A zone is being worked on.
Now you can already see on your minimap, look at the way the LA Thieves are playing for these kills. Everyone was watching a very important part of the map. Then at least are now all four dead. Second segment about to be locked. Vancouver don't have an opportunity unless some nades over the top are able to connect on the 8 point. They even contest this. Still the kill feed lighting up red. LA Thieves are again can do no wrong, and they already have an extra minute to play with.
Yeah, it feels like composure starting to get a little bit lost here for Vancouver. Just a couple of frustrated challenges, just trying to force stuff on that late contest at A. You got the stack over on the B zone. Moment of structure here for Surge, but they're going to lose 2 ticks of progress, and still every single kill continues to turn
over middle control really the entire time. Granted, you haven't had much success of your Surge, but you've had quite a bit more.
Well, Hydra's going to find that timing. Gonna take the pull route, able to get behind. Now just controlling Catwatch, has the help of his SMG doing Envoy. So 0-4 and Nasty, they're just kind of isolated out there, trying to work the objective, maybe pause the clock. Now all 4 players gonna be off spawn. Due to Envoy's position, they're all gonna be spawning poolside.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a player like Envoy and Hydra, like what is more fun than defense on a control? Like,
yeah,
you've got control, you have all the freedom. You need to worry about an objective so much. You just go out and find kills. It's got to be a blast.
You were right. I mean, just Ghosty and Envoy on defense. Stat line looking much better. This man is on 10 in a row.
Yeah, what'd I say? Yeah, he had 2 offenses struggling. Now, yeah, you get to your 3rd defense, and suddenly stat line looking a little bit better. But yeah, 10 in a row helps. Behind the back-to-back defense, this streak gonna end there. Tries to swing on 2 players. Hydra clean up.
To flip the map again. 30 seconds still remaining here at P2. A push from Hook around the backside. And this is where you don't want to be, because now if they get aggressive, they can start to spawn you behind you and chain it to that P3, P4. But at least for now, Dashy stabilizes around the middle of the map, but you let people out.
Ghosty scrap finds the first 2. Envoy shuts down the rotation. That's all 4 dead. And that disastrous spawn situation that you were calling out, Jay, is now well and truly in play. And it's not getting any better. Oh my goodness, Scrap 10 and 3, 6 in a row. A flawless rotation here for Thieves.
Oh, and they can blow the game wide open here. Scrap knows that he's playing the OE. All he needs is one more gunfight. Cruise missile earned. 7 in a row. Hydra also has one in the back pocket. They are lighting up the kill feed, but Scrap does let one by. Can Hook make a very crucial play, potentially to flip these spawns?
Envoy mixed up over towards Dumpster. 40 seconds till the fight for here at P3. Scrap on 9 in a row. Teammates still spawning favorably over towards the right side of the map as Scrap will try to keep the rotation.
Purge with the bomb on the recovery. 35 seconds to make a decision on the plant.
Snoopy that might be unstoppable. Double digits already. He's cleared it out, and LA Thieves fear him. They were not trying to square up. They are purely playing for the retake. Hydra and Scrap versus Purge and Snoop.
Boston, can they deal with Hydra? Stun connects. Pressure now on towards the site. Purge wins the fight and turns it into a 1v1.
It's huge. He knows he's going against an SMG as well, and he's pulling out all the stops.
The Phenom makes his way towards the site, trying to make something happen here. Oh! A 1v1 win from Hydra. 3 rounds in a row.
And Purge played that perfectly from start to finish, and Hydra built different. French
might be 3 dead. Simp wins a big one though. Gets traded though, so will end up being 3 dead. And now that first tick is going to be done. Ghosty in position, up close and personal. Sub now to work with. A lot of damage into a BZ. No trade in yet. Hydra, what's his timing going to be like? Looks like it's going to be good. The movement is there, and that is just incredible out of Hydra. Are you kidding? My God, he is special and he is still going. What is that? Round 1 is done.
I mean, listen, You know, I heard the story. He asked for a raise after a major.
Pay him whatever he wants.
Pay him whatever he wants. Yeah, give him this raise. The snap, the dive, the re-snap, pulls out the knife, the reaction. All four dead. Round one, Thieves.
He took over in the search. He's taken over in the control. But yeah, don't get too excited. You were up 2-0 in the last control. You were dominating in that.
Find out who's got the windy shots here as we start things off. The opening hardpoint time going to the LA Thieves, who get themselves in there ASAP. Scump finding kills, you name it. It is just a hurricane of madness to start things off as the crisscross kill feed ends.
Yeah, trades on trades with Slasher. I like the start that he had. He was able to pick up 2 kills and sort of keep play active, but then looking at the kill feed, that is nothing but white on the left side, and that is LA Thieves in prime territory. Hydra just made a guest appearance to their spawn, and Envoy wants to find his home inside of time, and that is a 4-man wipe. Ghosty laying down the law.
Hard blocks though, doesn't let anyone now flip, so good stuff. Envoy, the time and the hops. The kills once again, it is fast and furious from the LA Thieves, and our opening hardpoint was gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah, that is a 1-in-7 start combined from Vivid and TJ. You cannot afford to start slow because that is going to be a 33-point deficit already in rotation being handled by Thieves. You see the bottom side of the minimap though, Carolina Ravens, they're going to be working.
Making an attempt to win. Guns are up at the ready though. No one's getting close without a bullet or 2, and that's going to be 2 kills there. Oh, through the front door. Gwyn finds his. Drazah immediately in there. There we go. Gwyn and TJ on the break.
Well, maybe not a break. They're at least keeping the time a little bit white, and Hydra just an instant response. And now you're just hoping and praying that you can handle them, but you cannot. You get bullied, you get beat down, and this is going worse than the Hossie.
Say it ain't so. Oh, Slasher not letting that happen. Good stuff. Over to Kitchen, Ghosty finding him. Lovely damage in the Gwyn as well. This is the first time we're seeing a rotation won by the Ravens, but on a map like Skyline, I mean, you don't really necessarily rotate, you just spawn up and look towards the hard point. So this one is about to change hands again. If we can get a couple of kills here for the Thieves. What a blistering start though to the map, indeed. Scrap with a sub alongside Envoy. There's the break you wanted, and there's a new hard point, and still a perfect record.
This is Skyline, and they have 0 points. GG go new, hard point. I mean, there's a gap in Scrap right now. I mean, he's just calling game. 11-3 start on a 4-speed. Slasher trying to flank. Red, easy reads, taking down Gwyn. He's just gonna be the next man in line. Gun to bed, and this is about to be 100 points to nothing. Carolina, wake up.
They cannot do it. In a deep, dark sleep. Through the back. The last bullet is there from Tej. Don't help out. Slasher finally gets a player off the point. Are you able to get another kill? No, you are not able to get any hard point time here. A seemingly perfect kitchen and a perfect scoreline. Unprecedented behavior here in the COD League. 15 seconds to go. Can the Ravens win a rotation?
They cannot, dude. Envoy for 2. Can you imagine getting on a 9-hour flight to get embarrassed like this? This is P4, gentlemen. 0 seconds for Carolina.
Trying to make their way through the top side. Envoy from the back, keeping them at bay once again. Can TJ get himself through top? He cannot. Envoy on a 10 spree, 13-2. This is a historic performance from the LA Thieves. Slasher through the top. Damaged in, dealt with. Perfect map awareness right now. What shots from Dylan Hannon? 140 to 0 still.
These are going to be the most vile comms we have ever had in Call of Duty. LA Thieves. Finally give up the point.
They've done it! And now the time ticks for the Ravens!
It is a game of inches right now.
His aims could poke out over the top of that as well. And Metal's now with a plant. Ghosty from the hip, not good enough. Envoy sprays and prays, but his prayers are not answered. It's going to be Super once again to deliver the dagger to the Thieves. Envoy on bomb. Can he live? 1v1. 15 seconds. Super has to get the plant.
Super shot this man's body. Super shot this man's body, and he just got played. A 1 versus 3 for Dylan Envoy. When this team needs him, he delivers.
Crawling through. Can't make it there without a tag or 2. As Hydra now trying to find Real. What a win! Man advantage to Heretics.
Time is ticking. Gotta go for something with this bomb. Envoy trying to make moves, trying to find the opening, but he gets caught. Trades are in. Ghosty, the 1v2.
The pistol doesn't play out.
He doesn't
Final
have
few
time.
seconds.
There's no way.
Can he plant the bomb? No!
Oh, he has it. We're gonna have a true 1v1. Ghosty versus Rancor. This is for the map.
I believe it not. Pressure now on. Ghosty Troti. Rancor now on the approach towards that long line of sight. Here we go. The LA Thieves take the lead 2-0 in the series, and that map.
Bomb those swinging, they're taking sort of a nice route all across the map. So Scrap not working with too much information, just taking his time, clearing out both bomb sites.
The bomb site's not necessarily concerned just yet. Oh, the timing on this is going to be really good. We're seeing shadows and shoulders. Oh, the peel! Kremp gone. Attach. Spotted out. The fadeaway there. The stun connect. The reposition. And the hunt is still on. The clutch is still doable. An attach planting by A. What will Scrap do? Directly towards the site, I would imagine, but there are so many corners on the inside of the A-bomb to check. The Rewind video store, a labyrinth.
I remember in Advanced Warfare, Attach was dubbed one of the most clutch players in the game. A long career for these moments, and he gets dropped.
Wow.
Anticlimactic, and that is a 1v2 from Scrap. And that is just a tone setter.
Yeah, it's the new releases you really got to be keeping your eyes out for, folks. Scrap. Look at this. The hop onto trash. Well, firstly, the crimp kill. 1, 2, 3. It was all headshots. Absolutely ridiculous. That is lethal.
It's going to have to be a retake. Rex, chance here. Clean. Trade. Not going to be there for Ghosty. But does find a sub to play with. So against the 2 ARs, can he find a way to get into close quarters? Instead, he just finds Slasher pushing forward. This wasn't all that well timed. And Ghost is going to get the read here that Rex is not going to nearly play for the defuse. And that decision comes through immediately. A 1v2 for Dan Ghosty. And Thieves continue just to outlast the Ravens in these tight rounds.
No, kiss of death from myself there for the Ravens. Except they deal well to lose it, and they did brilliantly at that. 2 isolated gunfights, as you point out. Goes from a 4 versus 2 to a 2 versus 2 immediately. Bomb goes down around 45 seconds later, and Ghosty with the 1 versus 2. The Jackal pickup working out in his favor, catches them off guard, and yeah, Rex just not close enough to his teammate there, and it just felt 1 by 1 from Ravens, and now they are 1 by 1 falling.
Somebody sneeze on him.
How about that for the movement?
Can't double back now. Hydra's all alone. 1v3. C9, great advantage. But you've not read it. And he's going to get 1. Oh, big tags. And now an opportunity for the Phenom to continue his run.
I can't believe Sib had him 1 shot. The last time they spotted Hydra, he was piano steps, and somehow Sib is just ready to check behind his own teammate. Either way, a lot of time to work with in a 1 versus 2. If he can find a way to isolate a gunfight, that would be nice, but now you see the players grouped up together, roaming as a unit, and then his COD timing at his finest.
Yep, they're up there with him. Hydra now, a 1-man army. That's intel. That's huge intel. He's not going to check this on the cross, though. He's still got options, but he's running out of time.
And the good news for C9 is they're just moving too quick. He was not able to make the play, but he will be able to get the bomb down, but an instant trade should roll through.
Here we go. 1v1. Oh my God! What started out as mission impossible ended up as the Bourne identity as that man with one of the most unbelievable rounds of S&D you may see.
Oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, flashbacks. And poor Kremp, as good as he has been, just got diffed.
Yeah, that's bad. That's really disgusting. And the reaction is there, like, Anna, come on, what are we talking about?
We just have to pre-aim and find our one-on-ones.
Well, Mercules takes the opener, steps away, keeps his life up top at patio. Dashy not seeing much over the middle of the map is going to try to come assist this with Hook on the pinch, and that is about as perfect as it gets when it comes to reading an opening breakoff from 100 Thieves. Nade will push Mercules back, but he's got both weapons to play with and is happy to step up with the stun, but shut down by Envoy, and Thieves will be able to reestablish some offensive success here.
Now, if Ghosty can win this one-on-one gunfight, OpTic are going to be not in a good situation, but he's just going to be able to back them down. Shots he repositions, finds one all the way on the OE. Now time's still ticking and Thieves don't have a tick.
No, not yet, but they're working on A. Halfway through the first tick, clock stops at 50 seconds, and they're also still putting a little bit of pressure over towards the B side of the map, so it's kind of two things at once right now for Thieves. OpTic having a tough time dealing with that, and as Scrap finds himself on 4 in a row, he'll also secure the first tick.
Segment already locked. Hydra, unfortunately, is going to fall in a very crucial position there, but now it's Envoy's turn to fill that gap. Gets the timing onto Mercules, goes for the town. The Dashy, he makes him pay for it, but the second segment already is done.
And the third's being worked on. Hook not able to get the pinch off through Fireplace hallway, so it forces the play from the front, and Dashy top window can only do so much. So extra 60 seconds gets tallied. Thieves with the 2-life edge.
Now you have so much time to work with, and Scrap on 5 in a row. Very close to earning himself that cruise missile. It's on Sachi to try to locate where he is or potentially just get behind them. Scrap found an opening.
Number 6 in a row. Clock still at a pause with success happening on the B. What a set of shots on the Dashy. I will say, Thieves are being a little bit held from being able to reinforce this thanks to the position.
And they'll battle for that scrap time. Now it's really off to the races.
Yeah.
Off to the races.
Yeah, that's a problem, though. It's like you wanted to go maybe to stop them from getting to 230, but last time through, this P3 was fantastic for Thieves. They just invest too much on that final push. Carolina, Slasher's going to find the first pick. So you're going to have immediate pressure here. But Thieves are just waiting patiently, trying to use nades, anything to their advantage. And well, a Hellstorm didn't help them out.
This push, a massive one now for Carolina, but Hydra, Envoy want nothing to do with it. Split spawn coming in. Carolina going to try and collapse on this. One to make a play through open, one hitting from well side. The two teammates trying to get in from garden side, but there is just nothing. TJ is lapped up, and where Thieves need to be perfect here at the final hard point, they're able to do just that. No margin for error, no opening for Carolina, and despite the fact that they thought they're the toughest they have in a map 1.
Kind of to adapt after you get all 4 down to say, yeah, we've got well spawns, but we've got a free route to A to finish off the extra 60 seconds. So you've gotten that work done. Now it's just down to a 14v14, figuring out how to survive and maybe even win this round. And Kismet has opened up space through patio, traded by Hydra, 6-2 start for him. And Gentlemates spawning over towards Mid Secret are going to try to extend the map just a touch.
Still not the easiest thing to do. We know that A is the harder to capture of the two, but it's still never solidified. One to defend here for the side of Thieves. They can set their stall out. 12 versus 11, 12 versus 10, they are big kills. But for Gentlemates, it's always felt like they've had someone alive in a good position, and that is helping.
That person right now is Johnny. Diamondcon keeping Scrap away from the outer fences at well. Double stack between Hydra and Envoy through stairs to quickly pinch this B play. Eyes up, though, for Lunars, finds the first. Hydra scouting things over towards top window. When does Johnny get activated? Trying to go now. Trying to catch someone off the spawn. Finds one just off screen. Kismet in the corner, though, gets dealt with. Team shots come through on that. Johnny seen on the flank and dealt with. That first tick does get locked, but getting a follow-up is going to be difficult with only 7 lives.
Force their way forward. Ghosty and Hydra may well have solidified it, and if they didn't, then that will. Scrap lines them up, knocks one down with the help of Hydra on the second, lining them up. This round is over. A 7 versus 2 just not possible. But in fairness to Gentlemates, they put themselves in some good positions there. I like kind of the patient play coming through from Johnny. They did well to get out of on the well side and the defensive side of the map. But ultimately, not.
2-2 split here from Surge. Trophy system round. A little cleaner. Hydra's going to commit the nade to this one. The RC car still an option. Oh my! And Dylan Hannon takes care of 2 with a car.
I mean, you just don't have a choice in the matter. LA Thieves are running you over and running it down. 0-4 Nasty trying to bail you out, and well, good damage. You got to get that trade, and he does. So now we get a 2v2.
Unbelievable. 2v2, and it was poles apart a moment ago, but now they are pulling it together. Okay, bomb plant on A. Nasty in 0-4. Group up. Here we go. Oh my word, Envoy now on the run. Can he keep that bomb safe? And here comes 0-4. Eyes on, nobody home just yet. The double regroup. They're going to bang the door together, but they're not going to spot this position out. Oh my gentle Jesus, 1v1, 20 seconds! A masterful round from Envoy. One of the most cerebral players you may ever see.
Take down the Mona Lisa, put up that play. That was a 2v4 collapse. Vancouver could have gotten the momentum, and Envoy suffocates you. Take a look at that spot as well. Call of Duty timing and luck at its absolute finest, and perfectly played. Clears out the site, kills the right guy at the right time. Every micro decision Envoy just made.
Good COD timing on the outside of the site, and that's just not coming through. Ravens again just making a mess of the outside of Jens, but hold up. They line up just a touch. No one's on for the defuse here. Hydra gonna get the reset. How does he win that? Just down to Slasher to the 1v1 with Hydra. Time could be an issue for him. And Slasher's gonna go hunt for the kill. Has to find it and has to find it now. And he's just barely missed the shoulder from Hydra. There will not be enough time, nor will there be the chance as Hydra gets the shutdown. What a save.
And Scrap just looking over at his teammate and saying, how on earth has he pulled that one off? It's the kill on the Rex that, well, it doesn't seal the deal, but just about gets the pens out for that one for the side of the Thieves. Here we go. This is how it broke down. Finds one through the wall. It was the second that was picked up by Ghosty, but it's this one from Rex. 6 HP. Just on the regen, takes one bullet and absolutely wipes Rex off the face of the planet.
Get back in though, reset. It looks like everyone is good to go. Well, even especially if you're a Thieves fan, first 4 eliminations go their way and it's back to business as usual.
Yeah, that's not the restart you want of your gentlemen, of your Thieves. You have started off where you left, even considering that now Kismet is very much in the game. See him moving there over towards the backside, just going to keep an eye on his name on the minimap just to make sure everything is tickety-boo.
Well, Scrap holding down the upper areas of this P1 overlook. And yeah, he's just absolutely frying. He would have had that one too, but Ghosty beats him to the punch. And it has been a perfect start for Thieves. Now trying to flip the map, and they will stagger the spawns out for Gentlemates. It's only one player in the back, and it is the aforementioned Kismet. Needed to make a play.
Oh, he has made a play, actually. He does really well. Managed to get through Piano and go up the elevator shaft, and he finds a kill. That's now allowed some doors to be open for the side of Gentlemates, and that's all Kismet just being patient, right? He doesn't pull up any trees. No problem whatsoever for Ghosty, though, to try and get himself back into the spot. Expects the challenge, cannot deal with it, but ends 6-0.
Yeah, and I think the thing about that is Ghosty also blocks the spawns one more time, and there is a spawn up for Ghosty. So an opportunity here for Thieves to really run away with the early stages of this game. 6-1 for Scrap. He's going to find another on Kismet, and that will clear the field. Gentlemate's now spawning way far out, and Thieves looking good for the back 30.
Really good time here for Thieves. Spawn should come in as well. When these gunfights though, and it's just no problem. If you're going to go 1-by-1 against Ghosty and Scrap, well, Kismet's going to win a good gunfight by the looks of things. Can he find a second Kismet just doing all on his own? No controller issues there, but again, they are on your own after all 3 teammates are dropped.
Exactly, and this doesn't really turn into too much outside of a little bit of a nice individual finesse moment. Scrap 7 in a row as Diamond Con in this reset is 0-6. This is the thing we talked about in this head-to-head matchup throughout the entirety of the year, but in particular yesterday, the AR differential was significant, and we're seeing that come to life again.
And the thing for Diamond Con, we did give him some credit in the sense that it has released loot.
Down a man, Abuza and Neptune trying to bring this back. What's Neptune's timing going to be like? Well, he gets the spot onto Envoy. The tags are in. There's the finish. I thought nearly taking his teammate out. I actually don't know how he doesn't really hit him there. Brings it back. Neptune going huge. Their turn to bring it back. Now to a 1-versus-1 in a huge round. Ghosty. Abuza. Ghosty to get to double digits. He's challenging him right off the bomb, buddy. If he doesn't care, needs to, well, make sure he's not on it, obviously.
All that timing just worked out so well. It works out so well. He stays active. He's not shouldering. He continues to chase. The confidence is flowing right now with this man in Search and Destroy.
Up to 10-2. He's had really early round advantage behind some first bloods. Now getting it done in the 1v1 clutch. A guy that lives for those moments and having a big one there. Now a round away from...
Here we go. Hydra sends it towards the bomb site. Try to get bodies in these corners. Hooks on the defense. Brought down again. Dashy now. Turns it to a 2v2.
And he's waiting for Kenny as well. Kenny had a well-timed pinch in the respawn. Now he's going to be working in Search as well. And as the bomb gets planted, he's here. Scrap going to back down. And Ghosty hops off bomb. And you got Dashy as the backup man. Kenny gets traded. Here's the 1v1.
He's going to send it with a knife.
I don't hate it. Oh!
Oh, what a 1v1 that was. We playing Halo? Damn shoulders, the strafe on this.
I mean, that's one of the worst played 1v1s there from Scrap. Just
All
awkward with the
time.
punch, and then Dashy. Windy?
Oh, yes, the AC in that room is set to strong.
Oh my God.
A and B being captured at the same time. It's just like riding a bike, and he's pedaling.
There's for two. You got a double capture rolling through. It's a single time tick of progress in either zone. Ghosty overwhelmed over towards A. Envoy's been hanging out over towards B. And Hydra, at this point, just waiting for more kills to fall into his lap. But Envoy's doing the dirty work. He gets 2 on the zone without any support. And just like that, this B zone might fall.
Oh, long gone. Oh, beautiful stuff. A Hydra of the force free now, still continuing. Makes it a 5. I'll tell you what, folks. The Tour de France right now is Hydra. He is soaring. A couple more kills may come his way. Number 6. Neptune squaring up. Staying alive as the A zone is still going.
Yeah, and Hydra just let everybody through, though. So you actually have Vancouver Surge. They're going to have the numbers on this engagement. Doesn't mean the team isn't ready for it. You know it's going to be the catwalk pressure. Everybody is diving in towards the zone, and as the trades roll through, last man standing is Hydra.
Hydra's got to beat win Neptune. The dance is on. We've been here before, and the A zone stays alive.
Hydra, who, let's face it, is on a 6 streak, has not had that strong of a series so far. But hey, it's good to finish strong if he can do so. And they will be relying on him now, looking for a bit of a push again here, but already teams have fallen by the wayside, and they are trying to isolate these players here. Scraps him out, finds 2. He's like, no, I don't care if I'm outnumbered. I am not outgunned as he finds the first. Hydra will get another one. The dynamic duo of these two, the core of the super team, have erupted. A 10 streak between them.
Got to be careful this hit through lights, though. Do you see it coming? 0-4 and Nasty deciding to wait up. Actually, they finally split ways. Recognize they're trying to do the same thing and find ways to collapse. 2 kills in the feed. Huge fight, though. Scrap continues to go off. 5 in a row. Hydra makes his 8 in a row. These gentlemen are on 14 between them. They are not stopping. They're finding progress at A, and they're so far advanced right now. Surge, they're having to change tack entirely and start to consider setting up for B.
Engine running after Banner's hot. It's now an 8 streak again. They are now putting them to the sword. Hydra and Scrap detonate onto Surge into this one. A's gone. B is now on the cusp. The first tick is rendered.
Boy, that's been taking it to him, but bomb in hand this go around. Hydra spots out 2. RC car gonna try to hunt him down, but no dice there. At least you pump the brakes, and well, that's because Scrap also trying to be an F1 driver. So everybody's just tucked away and spawned. I think Kismet, they might not have the intel on him that he's by hot tub, and I take that back. If Hydra is checking that, they know everything. That's bombed down. Another first blood for Kiz.
Another for Kiz, and somehow Ghosty managing to finish the job there. Priester checks B, nobody home. Still a lot of love towards the A-bomb site. How are we going to retake this, Gorillas, mate? Skies and Priester up high, fast wrap. They're going to run into a bit of trouble here. Trouble, his name is Hydra. He gets his, as Ghosty does as well. Lins can't find it, and that's the map, boys and girls. The LA Thieves, 2-0.
Laugh it off and stay about your business.
Keep an eye on the adjustments that come in from the defenses. Well, Hydra giving him numbers early. Drazah tries to play aggressive towards Hedges. He gets caught, but then his Scrap drops. That's a great pick. And once again on the minimap, you'll see Abizi is trying to take the route. Remember, Ghosty had the timing, but Joe, that becomes harder when you have 3 people versus 4.
Yeah, he might have to go, though. Simpson to be in a tough spot. He's very aggressive, and well, there is the shots. He needs one more bullet. Now, you would imagine a double challenge to come in, but it's kind of just arrows all over the place. Hydra takes down Simp. Abizi still trying to chase this guy, but Hydra worked in on the ace right now.
BC finally hunts him down, but Soldier, you are last alive.
There's just fights everywhere.
Yeah, try to pull off the 1v3. And as you said, Hydra working the ace. Bomb getting planted now. And this might be a little bit of luck in the timing. I think he spotted him. Oh, the slide out. Doesn't matter that he got eyes because the movement, the gunny there for Hydra. I thought that was going to be free for Abizi, but when it's Hydra, it's never free, and that'll be the ace. Let's see all 4. gets the first blood and close. I mean, the 1v1 at the end is massive too, because that might come down to a 1v1. How big of a momentum shifter could a 1v3 be if aBeZy pulls it off?
And I mean, that is just, he hits the stairs, right? You just
Still might happen. You're playing a game of tug of war. Ghosty's there for 2. You expect the trades to be rolling through from Super, but maybe a little too slow. Ghosty nearly able to heal up to full HP, and it looks like he got it. So yeah, Heretics, Metal's trying to give you everything. You dropped the ball.
Oh, 30 seconds to go on P2. Hydra wiping clean what he can. Metals with a nice set. 22 and 20 for him. Envoy 5 spree from within time. Very close indeed. There it is. Nearly to the Hellstorm. One more kill. A second or two. We go. Full streaks right now for the Thieves. 6 spree. Let's see how this goes.
What a sequence. 60-point lead in a mixy rotation battle as well. I mean, Scrap's going to be nearby. Or wow, oh my God, there is so many number ones on the minimap. That is Hydra, the top side number 1. So we'll figure this out as we go. Either way, wins the gunfight, gets his team in the hill, and from Heretics, well, everybody's spawning out.
On the map, all of OpTic trying to find their way on out, sending pressure through Rock. The stun is able to connect, but you're probably thinking Hydra's here alone. Nope, Ghosty's got his help.
But Ghosty falls quickly. Doesn't make a difference. The damage credits the assist as Hydra collapsed on to 2. And OpTic have to take a breath. Still a 3-life edge, but stuck. Trying to work their way either through Secret or through Spiral. Scrap a couple of shots, does not finish the kill. Hydra following back up, back and forth. Pinstripe goes the kill feed. Back onto the point though, go OpTic. Big win by Hook, and the clock pauses at 109 with a second tick of progress looking good. Hydra, yeah, how about that for 2? Stops the progress just before the second tick gets locked.
Hydra's been the safety net every single time, but you don't really have the ability to play trades. That 5th segment is almost close to being locked, and OpTic are up by 4 lives. You already have Shotzzy in a position playing for spawners. They get the read on him, and they win the gunfight. Beautiful plays off the respawn to catch that read.
No respawns remaining. They just got to deal with Kiz, and they've not been able to deal with Kiz.
I feel like they've seen him multiple times, knowing his location, but it doesn't matter. Great shots on the Hydra. Up the zip, but still possible. 2 versus 3. It's really, what's the call? Looks like they're going to try to hunt down Ghosty here. One player's already through. That's going to be Johnny. Scrap gets another pick, though. You just have to get together if you're LAG, and you just haven't.
Scrap's like, give me 4 gunfights. Cool. That sounds like a blast. Ghosty finds the time to get info on 1. You're pausing the clock at 6.2. Both going to get on it. Just force them to make a play now. It's progressing so much quicker. Second tick now going to be done. Nice nade combination there. Scrap, give me all 4. 2 versus 4, and Scrap's getting all the kills.
And Ghosty messed up. Yes, it was a good nade, but the nade combination was his. So that's why he blows up. His nade sticks to the top of the ladder.
I didn't even realize.
So yeah, the nade helps out LA.
Drizzy on the pinch, and Heretics going to be able to read this. They have the bomb down, and they're pushing through. And now you see what the idea is. Number 5 staring at the bomb. Super going to be watching his back. Envoy, this is a tough puzzle to solve.
And he's going to put himself into the best possible position he can, but as are the Heretics. Guess wrong, die. Guess right, have to win a very tough 1v1. Still has a frag grenade to play with as well. Heretics surely a 2-man push, but wait. Opening salvos. We're running out of ammunition in this fight. Here comes the challenge. Wait a minute. Oh! LA Thieves get on the board, and what a round from Dylan Hannon.
Oh, it's got to be so nice just to be better. 13 bullets left in the Jackal, in the shots on point. And Miami Heretics just got played. No reason they need to go and check that, but Envoy knows they're going to push out and try to stop him from planting the bomb. And, I mean, they just fall into his trap. Making up for the previous attacking rounds.
Takes care of business. Beautiful trades. Nice snap, though, on a Drazah. He takes a lot of damage. Second segment at 8. Has been dealt with, and Envoy still a real problem. aBeZy stun buys him some time. Here comes some reinforcements as the attack continues into the base of FaZe.
So patient. He's trying to set up his teammate to get the kill on Hydra. Looking for the trades to roll through. Hydra on a 5 in the meantime. Make it number 6. So Hydra posted up on the defensive end. We know this kid can slide.
And he's doing it. 7. 8. 9! I almost gave birth. Unbelievable run
He plays at a pace very few ARs have ever done. I mean, we saw that graphic last week where it was like, what was it, like engagements? Was it damage per 10 or was it damage per 10? What was the graphic where he was the only AR that was on it? Oh, that was Sundance, right? You weren't on. But let's just say it's an AR living in an SMG world, Joe. I think it was damage per 10. All SMGs, then it was scrap. He is truly different.
No, I mean, yeah, you kind of see his 1v1s. You see it all the time in Search and Destroy. You and I kind of talk about it. Not many ARs have been close to what he's doing. Maybe you look at somebody like Formal. That's one that comes to mind.
Yeah,
but
there's not many.
Has no problem taking those gunfights in LA Thieves. I think the thing that, you know, is surprising to me, maybe not surprising, but, you know, it's kind of just human nature. You think you're going to have a couple of off maps and off series, and we just haven't seen that yet. Maybe
there's the adjustment. Well, both teams make adjustments, but Cloud9 get the better end of it. Envoy now 1 versus 2. Got bombed down over by B and gonna have to deal with Crimp and Attach. And I think you'd love to get this down A with a sub in hand. You're spread out pretty wide right now if you're Cloud9. And it looks like they're just saying, Planet, we'll retake it. Here they go, though. What's the timing going to be like? Okay, so he gets it down. He's going to get out. No instant hop. Now he's on it.
You see, though, Attach has to watch both ways.
He sees his feet. God. Okay, I thought he made that a little harder. Maybe they needed to, but it ends up working out. I thought he was just going to get the pick quick as he saw his foot there, but maybe he just does. It's easier for us with the outline, obviously. Or maybe he's just thinking he can slide behind bomb, get the kill, and then reach out behind bomb. I thought he was just going to get the pick because he could have just shot his feet there and backed out.
He probably doesn't see it.
Yeah, he probably did. He probably didn't.
I
thought he was going to shoot his feet and hop on the hole again or something.
But I mean, you see Attach. He's going back and forth.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't. He's shooting over his head.
Got no idea. And Attach is looking both ways, but that's how you play that. And well, you said it. You get the bomb down at A. You have the SMG. And
But wait a minute, Hydra might have ripped the beating heart out of them as he fights his way forward.
Well, Metals is the only one that even kept that interesting. Thieves is getting ready to run him over on rotation, and honestly, still might happen. You're playing a game of tug of war. Ghosty's there for 2. You expect the trades to be rolling through from Super, but maybe a little too slow. Ghosty nearly able to heal up to full HP, and it looks like he got it. So yeah, Heretics, Metals trying to give you everything. You dropped the ball.
30 seconds ago on P2. Hydra wiping clean what he can. Metals with a nice set. 22 and 20 for him. Envoy 5 spree from within time. Very close indeed. There it is. Nearly to the Hellstorm. 1 more kill. A second or 2. We go. 4 streaks right now for the Thieves. 6 spree. Let's see how this goes.
What a sequence. 6-point lead in a mixy rotation battle as well. I mean, Scrap's going to be nearby. Wow, oh my God, there is so many number 1s on the minimap. That is Hydra, the top side number 1. So we'll figure this out as we go. Either way, wins the gunfight, gets his team in the hill, and from Heretics, well, everybody's spawning out front.
Yeah, we got 3 5s as well. Let's see how we go. Envoy's mid-map position snuffed out. Go see the next line of defense, and it's holding. He's bringing a... Oh, what a sweet nade. Brings a pair down with him. Streaks as well. Oh dear, heavy pockets right now as the Thieves are cooking.
They are in firm control. There is no looking back in. Ghosty maybe just in his flow state. See the split spawns rolling through, but Thieves are reading it. Ghosty right now containment on the front side and wants to go back towards his friends, but his friends don't need help. His friends are winning every single gunfight, and he is just the cleanup crew. Devastating on red card in front of Miami. I mean, probably not enjoying the run it back. This is basically exactly how it went down at the major. It's just different Thieves players taking turns, and the Hellstorm. How well can he use that tool?
Big wins. Rotation, Real. Here comes a big hit. Thieves are in. They break their way through the middle of the map. Lucky's going to be pinching his way through what we call Lambo. Definitely not one.
Nope.
Hydra, nice work. He's 11 and 8 so far. Big turnaround in the game here for the LA Thieves. Trying to mount the comeback.
Here comes the Hellstorm. Rancor the man with the hallway control. Metals wins a gunfight on the pinch. You don't want to die to the extra cruises, though. You got to be careful. He landed right on top of Envoy. Heretic's able to break through, but it's a pinch right now. The Omega pinch coming in from LA Thieves. Every single angle being attacked, and look at those strikes. You trade him out, you gun him down. Lucky, the last man to fall. horrible usage of the Hellstorm, and LA Thieves happy for the time.
And they'll take it. 14-8 now for Hydra, makes it 15. A 7 spree now on the other side, but he doesn't do it objectively, so he's nowhere near the Hellstorm. Scrap stunned. Naded, you name it, they're going for him. And he gets brought down again. Scraps, once again, he and Envoy having a bit of a struggle.
They're both in and out, they're just playing front. I can nade time. Jump plat. Outer plat, can't be dead. I'm one shot here. I'm holding plat pinch. I plat pinch.
On time, one bullet. Two on time, two on time, one bullet.
Nice. I plat pinch. Nice.
Nice.
Big 40, boys. Big 40.
Yeah, go. How much you
outer right now, first guy?
I'm just timing you.
I'm in. Help him. I got you. Low you one. I got streak skin. Low you.
What a hard voice there. What a great listening again. Thieves a little calm, and the final lead change here. Chance in the business end of the game.
I mean, I'll say not my favorite listening. Maybe looking for a little bit more, but they started to find it in the feed. Ghosty, another spree. That is 7 in a row. Seemingly unkillable.
Unkillable indeed. Another Hellstorm still to play with here. Snoopy contesting on the point. Finds one. Can he get the second kill? He sure can, ladies and gentlemen. Elevator shaft. Yes, Scrap is there for it. That's for the 5th kill in a row. That's going to be from inside time as well. That certainly helps. Hydra through kitchen, gets both. Hardpoint still, LA Thieves.
That's all 4. You're looking for the full 60, and they kick it off right.
Oh, we're going big, folks. Here goes the counter-attack from the Heretics. Don't let the Thieves build momentum. Try to break into this fortress. First man in. Oh, it's the knife from Scrap.
That's a good call, and now you're looking for the rest, though. They're coming up the zip line. Scrap has it dialed in, guns them down, or at least backs them away.
Scrap on the takeover, 8 in a row. Number 9. There's another waiting for him, and his teammates are here. What an unbelievable hold.
And that was the P2 that they absolutely needed. LA Thieves are right back in this game, but P3 has been devastating. That close fireplace corner has been Heretics. Massive benefit for them to get, and meanwhile, Rancor on a 40. They are looking to pull the upset.
It's not over yet. That's to kitchen in a second. Hydra tries to get something special going. 3 dead, but Scrap on a 10 now. 11 still lives. Real ends it.
FaZe to double chow him and shut him down. It's actually be Ghosty that's really playing deep in position. Scrap will be first on rotation. 35 seconds to go, and still, yeah, looking for that opening. BC keeping him honest, keeping Envoy there for now. He's going to track back, and Scrap's going to get caught. He's going to get caught. No first blood there. It's going to be Cell. Cell turned on the Jets in that map 4.
Had to plant this bomb, though. You have to get it down.
Mr. Clutch has been Ghosty. BC's going to get through and not get the kill.
They did plant.
Oh,
They're not planning. They're not planning 1 versus 1. Hydra versus Cell. 10 seconds to go.
I thought he spotted him, but he doesn't see him. He's got to get the plan in. Here goes Hydra. Looking for the angle. Will he get there in time to catch him on it? He will get there, and he will win it. 3 for Hydra in the round. What a clutch. And yeah, you don't take the plant, you try to take the kills. Unfortunately, you get gunned.
Yeah, they wanted to use the numbers and push up Archway, but the timing there for Abizi was odd. I mean, he put some bullets in, but instead...
We cannot win the game here, but we can look towards a new hardpoint as well. That's where the Gorillas, mate, are going for, trying to find something on the other side. Oh, Skies! Can you get it? Yes! A break at the last possible moment, but the hardpoint is not yours. Far right-hand side of the minimap. Thieves are on the run.
Ghosty, I think he's just a prophet. It comes down to P4. This is for the game, and it's Hydra that might just seal it. Everybody dead, wiped off the map. That might just be game.
That is it. Hydra calls it. Contest. Envoy. Priester. It's not over yet. Holding it down. Linz is in. It's not over yet. Linz is in. Holding the point. The contest. 1 more kill. Kiss me down. My God, what a hard point.
Dios mío.
The headphones are already gone. What a game. And Kid's head in his lap. What an unbelievable map.
Oh! Owning them in this series.
The clock will now tick down. The Heretics have just hit the map. 10, 8, 7, 6, counting them down. We're getting ready to ring the bell. Final seconds. 1, it's over. Oh, it's not over yet. Done. Throw in the towel. Ring the bell. This bout is over.
Revenge is a dish best served with bodies shot across the board. Disrespect shown in the grand finals secured. LA Thieves matching up against Atlanta FaZe.
Sides with 15 seconds left, but
This
LA
one gets a
Thieves,
little wonky.
yeah, they're gonna want this. This is what they want. They want to keep them trapped and pinned back garage. That body is flying. And well, 3 seconds left, and yet again, pinned all the way back garage.
Yeah, this is probably even better set than you got last time around, because you lost someone right around this point, right? Right as the hardpoint was going to pop. This time it's Envoy actually gets a kill, and the kills keep on chaining together. Crimp does get one as they spawn out. You're going to have a little bit of a pinch opportunity now with what, Max still on one side of this. Or do you? Or do you? I thought maybe they were going to have a nicely timed push. Every single kill goes the way of Thieves. What, they won the first one like 250 to 96. Chance to do that here. And 100-point club them in both hard points. This team is fierce in hard point early.
Have a living hell over at B. They switch it up, and now you got 30 seconds to try to retake.
Try to make it happen. A little bit of damage on a Hydra now. A pinch there from Pred and Dashy find their respective kills. Now all of it comes down to Ghosty, and Drazah reads it, but whoa! Ghosty from the hip. Less than 20 seconds to go here. The wall bang! No! Ghosty 1v1! The bomb remains safe. Dashy now has to somehow clutch.
And it's just not enough time, Ross. It's not enough time. You know who you are going up against, and the plant spot and the perfect position there for Dan Ghosty to pull off the 1v3. OpTic did everything correct. You even played the proper spots. It's just the gunny too strong on the side of Ghosty. Wins that first one-on-one towards Top Secret. He knows that in a 3v1, someone is definitely going to be sticking to Thieves, but if you're Shotzzy, that's when we want back.
Oh, man. You might bump into Scrap on this rotate. Oh, my goodness. Hacienda. A haunted house of horrors right now as Rancor catches an errant Ghosty. Scrap, though. Scrap. It's a 1v1. Bomb recovered. 15 seconds. Scrap has sent it. No way. Are we going to make it in time to get the bomb down?
This is the perfect play, though. Scrap's just going to be here. Rancor ran and hid for his life, and Scrap an easy dub. Run from him, hide from him, but Scrap inevitable.
Able to get on out. 40 seconds to work with. You got a lot of space to clear on out if you're Ultra, and Ghosty, it's all about the timings here.
He slips top window, checks the bomb, no one home. We reset things for at least 8 more seconds. Here comes the second check. Shoulder, he sees the pull. This is trouble, but he does have a frag to play with. Semtex stuns, nades all being tossed. None of it gonna land though. Ghosty's still fully healthy, finds the diffuser, and now it's just down to 1. Shouldn't be an issue for Ghosty. Pops up, finds the kill, and a 1v2 for Ghosty.
Oh man, it's a 1v3 there for Ghosty. Able to shut down CleanX, get out of dodge while he recovers the bomb and play the mind games to get the bomb down on the opposite side. I just think if you're Ultra, you can't take that much time to wrap to your spawn. Like, you're sitting at open door. We both have SMGs. Let's just cut the map in half instead of allowing that game clock to start to dwindle on down.
Or see if they can ice up. Ravens try to do it in some search and destroys. Another opportunity to do it here, but it starts with this round. Can't let Thieves retake this. Slasher takes a little damage, but not much. Time started to dwindle. First domino will drop, though, and they both went up for Hydra. Suddenly it's on Thieves to try and clutch again. This time scenario much more winnable, but you've already lost a 4v2. Certainly you don't lose this one either, right? The Iceman engages, and there's enough time left. Give Hydra all 4 in that one. He will seal the deal. We wanted to step it up and search and destroy. Well, I think it was -2 before that, and then he gets 4 to close it out. But you see some of the playmaking ability from him and Scrap over the course of that, and you look to continue to see improvements in search and destroy, and this Thieves team becomes very...
It's about this round. Information being exchanged by either side. Bomb planted. Hydra caught, though, for the first blood. Super. Great rip on the pick. Now you got to hit the go button, see if you can hurt these players out. Scrap distant in the windows. They're swarming on time. Ghosty picks. Ghosty trade.
Oh, Envoy gets away with his life, but Renkor's going to peek that window. Enough to force the intel. And now a man alone.
Good read.
Oh, boy. 1v2. 1v1. Pistol! And that is an unbelievable round
from Envoy. What a tournament he's having.
And that is electric stuff. 22 seconds on the clock. He catches Super, just turning tail and running away. He zaps him and makes the play. Dylan Hannon, a world champion. And that is a champion level play.
Uno, dos, and here comes Trace around the corner again to the Strider. His old trusty Strider. Ay, Dios mío, he said. Absolutely. What an opening round.
That is so strong.
Thieves look to end it. FaZe look to extend it. Map 6. Which superstar is going to step up? Oh, Scrap-a-doodle-doo. What a start.
I swear that guy's gun does more damage than everybody else's. Well, that is going to be a clean 4 dead, and maybe a transition over to B. No, they're going to opt for A. They want to get this done with. 2 ticks already done. The third about to come in, and Hydra is controlling balcony, dealing with the players off spawn. This might be a fast round 1 here for LA Thieves.
I think so. Drazah, FaZe finally got a kill.
The series to go the distance, they are going to need this map 1, and Ghosty isn't going to give it to him. A 3-piece in the Dolphin dives. How about the movement?
That would have hurt real bad. That man had to put his shoulder back into his socket after that 3-piece to start things off. Great work there from Ghosty. The rest of the squad now making their way across towards that P2 side. So left-hand side of the minimap, that's where the Thieves are going to be for as long as they can. No strangers to a skyline.
Oh, this is perfect, too. I mean, you might have got Ghosty out the hill, and, well, maybe you get Envoy out the hill, too, but they have not flipped those spawns, and Ghosty shooting his gun. This is a new champion in this CDL, Ghosty, and he is looking mighty fine.
Oh, dear. 4 to his name in a row. 7-1 overall. And look at this, man.
Cannot find either one of those kills. And now Hydra already gains info onto the third player. You have a player in towards Art as well. This is a scary situation now if you're Vegas.
Whew. Well, Exit clears a little bit of that space out. Now can allow Vegas to just focus purely on the zone, and that's just a big light from Exit. Single-handedly clears the zone, but Envoy holds this position at Art, and look how fast Thieves could get onto B off the spawn. And now Envoy's getting to work, finding kills in your spawn.
Oh my God!
6 in a row. He's up top. Exit will also drop. Oh no, not like this. It looks so good for Vegas at so many moments here in round 3, but it's gonna end in a 3-0 loss as LA clutch up on the A zone, and then getting to work in your spawn goes Envoy the rest of LA.
You see Hydra, yes, we want a ball control.